Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. So, yay, I'm back with another video. So, I am going to be doing um, this video review. I'm going to post it also somewhere else, but won't be showing the cover art because I'm returning it tonight back to the library. So, it is still Wednesday. I hope everybody had a great Wednesday. I had a good one. I worked hard. Yeah, so I'm going to show it to you. So this is going to review Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, the second book in the Farsi trilogy, which was published in, I believe it said in the 90s. In the 90s, which is like weird. So in this one, Fritz, who is barred from becoming king because he's a bastard son of the prince, finds himself in continuing down this road, which has a lot of treachery. He finally admits that he's in love with Molly. They have relations, which is very like closed door, which I really do happen to like closed door romances. I really happen to really like those. And during the course of the story, it becomes very apparent that King Shrewd, Fritz's grandfather, is on his deathbed. He's always in bed. He very rarely ever attends meals. Surprised the man didn't starve to death from. There's the fool who is essentially, I believe, his kind of like his ear. And then you have the queen the queen in waiting, who then becomes the queen, who then ends up becoming a widow. And there is more court politics in this book than in Game of Thrones. I mean, I think that she's got George R. R. Martin beat in the royal thing. But it's just like, it's just an interesting second book. You have Fritz's father, who ends up being killed. You have the only surviving son, who is definitely responsible for all the stuff that is going on with this family. And here it is. Fritz should have been king. He should have been king when his father died. Of course, we all know that that's not the case because of his birth. But I think that if King Shrewd knew what his younger son was going to do, if he had that foresight, yeah, Fritz would have been king. Fritz definitely would have been king. If his own father knew what his brother was going to do, he probably would have said, yeah, Fritz is going to be king after I'm dead. But they did not have foresight. They did not know how diseased this younger son. I think they kind of suspected that his mind was not all there, but I guess they thought they were powerful enough to keep anything like this from happening. I mean, you have Fritz, who is tortured in a way where it's supposed to keep people from seeing that he's tortured, because in the mind's eye of the people, he is royal, and therefore you don't touch him. He's got supporters and things like that, and his uncle is just basically trying to get rid of those supporters, to have them turn their back on him, so he has nobody. I will say this. I really did enjoy this book. I will begin this as a physical edition, and I have every intention of coming back and rereading this series. I am going to get the third book for my Nook, so I can read it, so I don't have to worry about borrowing it from the library. But yeah, so this definitely has earned its place in my collection. So I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads because that's where it went. All right, so that is my video. I am going to be working on getting the Dragon Prince read. Probably like I'm gonna read like several couple of chapters tonight before I head off to bed. I already have my Nook vlog for tomorrow up that will be available tomorrow. Um, and I'm hoping and praying that I can get the Dragon Prince read. I probably will because I don't have to go to work on Friday. So I will definitely have that done, but it won't come out until um, probably early Friday morning. Also, the Nightmare Library, I read like one or two stories from that, and it's a very quick read. It's not a gigantic fat book. But anyways, so I should have a review of the Nightmare Library Volume 2 up probably next week. I'm not exactly sure. I do have another fantasy book that I'm going to start on Friday, but I don't have a date when that review will come out for that one. But anyways, another thing I want to add, I am getting 4 books. Um, on Friday, I'm getting Dune Messiah, which is a sequel to Dune, because I can see myself immediately picking that book up. The second book in the the first book in the Keys to the Kingdom series, Mr. Monday, which will automatically go there. I'm also getting Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I'm going to reread that book for Halloween, and also the original Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So, yeah, and also I have to pick up a cap, like a thing you put your cap on it and you seal it and you throw it in the washing machine, because after a while I'm gonna have to wash that thing. So yeah, it's like after like 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, every 2 weeks I'm gonna wash my cap because I do work fast food. So anyways, I will see you guys around until next time. Be well and keep on reading. Bye.